Hi everyone and welcome to another video from Danka Praktik. Are you considering buying a homestead? Are you perhaps considering moving and living on a homestead? If so, then this video will show you some of the best aspects and pros of this choice. Not to worry, we'll make another video showing the downsides of owning a homestead just to be objective. What this video will present comes from our personal experience and we sincerely hope it helps. So stay tuned.
Danka Praktik.
If you're into the homestead way of living, one thing you must do if you have the possibility is to make a greenhouse. We have the cheap model, the PVC one, and it has served us well for years, giving us a good yield for a small initial investment. If you want to see our video about it, click on the link in the corner or on the link in the video description. Probably the first thing you'll notice on a homestead is the peace and quiet, especially in the morning and in the evening. This goes double if you've previously lived in a hectic urban environment with horns, tires screeching, yelling and else. Peace and quiet are remedies on their own for sleeping, living, working and other things. The longer you enjoy it, the more your body and brain will be thankful for this. Followed by peace and quiet is freedom. You'll know how worthy this is if you've previously lived in a flat or in a building. To do any bigger things around the house or around your flat, you need to talk to other tenants and do other things. It's the same thing, more or less, in a close-knit neighborhood. Well, forget about that in a homestead, especially if your homestead is more secluded. In most cases, and of course, if it's within legal boundaries, you can build around the house, you can keep animals, do other work, but also you can have a barbecue, family gathering or else without having to make a peace conference afterwards. Another very good, although more demanding aspect of living on a homestead is learning how to be self-sufficient. There's a lot of hype and buzz around this term, it's very popular, but to be honest, when people see how much work is involved in being self-sufficient, they have second thoughts and often give up. But that's another story. The bright side of being self-sufficient is that you'll, and lots of people do this for the first time, eat food that you've nurtured and grown with your own two hands. You'll be able to prepare yourself wood for winter, learn how to preserve food for winter, learn how to use a wood-burning stove, and much, much more. All of these skills, which are immensely valuable, will make you very capable of living under certain circumstances and in real life. Hand in hand with learning self-sufficiency comes making a connection with nature. As you'll see, this comes spontaneously over time while living on a homestead. You learn all of the seasons, when food grows, how it grows, you learn about the weather, how to do things on your homestead and not destroy your environment, you learn how to reuse things around you and naturally recycle them, you learn how to live with animals and much more. But, more importantly, and this may sound a bit mysterious, you'll start making a bond with Mother Nature and start becoming a part of your homestead. This has a great value on its own, as you'll hopefully see. The next big advantage when living on a homestead is exercise, and you'll have a lot of it, whether you like it or not. Now, to be clear, it's not going to be the exercise you see in the gym, it's going to be exercising with the hoe, rake, pick, axe, spade, shovel, and a lot more tools. On a homestead, there is always something to do, either on the land or around the house. Yes, it's a lot of work, but you'll keep yourself fit, your body will be active almost every day, and you'll probably be able to keep your body weight in check. By now, we've mentioned most of the health benefits, but let's summarize. If you work on your homestead, you'll be able to keep your body fit and in good form. Furthermore, peace, quiet, and work are God's gifts for curing any kind of problem with deep and bad thoughts, worry, problems with procrastination, and much more. It does magic. Then you have the fresh air, the homegrown fresh food, homemade meals, if possible, fresh water. All of this has an immense impact on your health. Over time, all of this will bring great benefit to your body and soul. The last benefit on this list is if you have a family, you'll be able to spend much more time with them, especially in the evenings and especially if the homestead is in a more distant location. Naturally, through this kind of isolation, the family will turn to each other, both in work but also in having fun times and creating lifelong memories. More family time will probably result in more conversation, more personal contact, more humor, better bonding to each other, and the list goes on. All of this seems to be, in these troubled times, a big deficit within families. Dear viewer, for the end, do not take this video for granted. A homestead also has lots of downsides and, as mentioned, we'll talk about them in the next video. But perhaps, among all of this, the most important thing to consider regarding a homestead is this. Do not, for the love of God, see a homestead as a joyride and some kind of romanticized version of life. This goes double if you're going to adopt this kind of lifestyle. It is a specific way of living, sometimes primitive, and lots of times it involves hard work. But on the other side, it is also rewarding, healing, loving, and it gives you valuable abilities that you will not get anywhere else. So that's it for this time. We hope the video helps. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.